with your bad self. Say it with me. Say it loud, y'all. Say it loud. Hey, say it loud. Over the years, a lot has changed. A lot of bloodshed and body slang, all due to the color and our skin that we retained in this wild. But one thing that remains the same, the fact that I'm black. Black and I'm proud, baby. Said I'm black and I'm proud. Motherfucker, I'm black. Black and I'm proud, baby. Said I'm black and I'm proud. Motherfucker, I'm black. Black and I'm proud, baby. Said I'm black and I'm proud. Motherfucker, I'm black. Say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud, baby. Said I'm black and I'm proud. Motherfucker, I'm black. Hello all. My name is Fitch Basquiat. And this right here is my brother Nicholas Mackey.
What's going on,
AKA
man?
Mackolous. What's going on, bro?
Good, man. It's great to be here.
Good
Happy
to
be
see
here, man.
Good. Man, me and this brother right here, we go way back. So, bro, I didn't know who this guy Mackolous was back in the day, right? You know, you're a Baltimore native. You know, grew up in Baltimore.
Right.
You are an upcoming, or rather already here, Baltimore artist, right?
Right.
So, what I want to know is who is this guy Mackolous that I didn't know about? You know, back when I first met you. Who was this guy that just came out of nowhere?
Right. So Mackolous is essentially my alter ego when it comes to my art style. I think a lot of people have their own self is in their own name, and then they make a name for themselves, kind of like musical artists do. So Mackolous is my persona when it comes to having art and doing art. And Mackolous is essentially that person that's like a go-getter, and he really gets everything done that Nicholas doesn't have the confidence or the courage to complete. So when he does his art style and he does what he does, it's just him essentially coming out into the world, whereas though Nicholas is more conserved in his own space and own creative mind without having any outside influence. But Mackolous is essentially that person that really gets the job done.
Okay, so it's like Mackolous, the one that gets the job done, but then Nicholas is the guy that is the brain tank.
Right, the brain tank. Yes.
Got you. All right, so like Mackolous, Nicholas Mackey, like, you two together.
Right.
You have a specific style of art. I mean, it's unlike anything I've ever seen.
Okay.
So like, explain, why you may draw or paint or take photographs the way that you would take them. Like, what is that style? Is there a name to it or no?
I don't know if I could call it in one category, but if I had to put it in a category that people would understand, it would be abstract. Because I think when you look at abstract artwork, it's essentially a whole bunch of emotions that someone may feel at a certain period of time. And you have to really look at it to capture what it feels like. It's like a musical song that you may feel in your soul and how you feel. And then you don't know exactly what it may be portraying, but you felt it. Right. And that's what abstract is to me. It's like you feel something from that piece, whether it be the combinations of colors or the way it's constructed or whatever it may be. And you kind of just have a different feeling to it. So that's what I mainly love to do, is just freehand abstract things in my artwork.
I think that's dope, man. Like, cause I can tell that you put yourself into your art.
Right.
I can tell that you feel it, and that's awesome, man. Because if you ain't liking it, 9 times out of 10, nobody else is gonna like it.
Right.
All right, so that leads to my next question. Your art speaks about who you are. What you think about. Your mindset.
Right.
Can your art relate to what's going on in the world right now, whether it be in Baltimore, whether it be outside of the United States? Can it speak to any of the problems and conflicts that are rising in our world, and maybe some solutions?
Yes, I believe it does, because some pieces that I have, they're showing how the world is moving more towards a technological stage in life, where it's like everything is controlled by either phones or your tablets or your computers.
Right.
And they have this new virtual reality world with everything. So I think that some of my pieces speak to how this technology is really taking over us, and we can't really see it and see the beauty in regular everyday life, whether it be the clouds or the trees that we wake up to every day and we don't really see it. We just take for granted, and then we just, when we wake up, we on this phone or something like that. And then certain stuff with, I say my abstract artwork kind of speaks to certain things where you kind of fit, like I said, you kind of feel it in a way where it strikes a different emotion to you. And I think art in general, it makes you kind of stop and look at it. It's like when you go to a museum, you have to stop and actually look at art pieces and admire them from afar to see what a person was really feeling at that time. I think a lot with artwork in general, whether it be photography, whether it be regular art pieces as contemporary art, or whatever art form people may be doing or bringing to the table, it's a way of reflecting how they feel and how they want society to look at them in a way where it's like you can see the beauty, but they kind of saying it in a way where it's like they're speaking their own words, where a lot of people can't speak out their own words in a regular form, and they speak through it through their art.
Wow. Oh, that's a mouthful. That's amazing, though.
Yeah.
That truly is an awesome thing. So if you have artwork that is relating, right, I guess, to a lot of these guys that may necessarily be having problems or things that are just going on in our world in general, you think that your artwork, how you feel about it can actually bring some type of change or spark some type of change in somebody somewhere just by looking at your art?
Yeah, I believe so. I think that a lot of artwork really speaks volumes, and I think my artwork in particular for myself, it speaks volumes about myself and the talent that I have and the ability to hopefully change someone's mind about things or make them feel a certain way where it's like they feel happy. All I want to do is really make people happy and be positive as much as I can through all of my art forms, and hopefully spark just one person. If I can't spark the whole world, at least let me spark one person,
Yeah, definitely, man. Well, a last question, right? For all the viewers, do you have anything that, that you would like to say coming from Nicholas Mackey or Mackolous, whoever's speaking right now? I want you to say anything or anything that's on your mind, crazy, wild, something wise, something funny, whatever you got to say, just say it.
All right. Art is crazy, man. Art is wild. You just got to keep going with the punches. You got to keep doing what you want to do because you can't be constricted by what's out there. And you can't think that everything has been done and there's no room for you because you're beautiful. You have a beautiful soul and you're a beautiful person, I'm sure. And just do what you want to do in life because we never know how long we got on this world. We never know how long we have with our loved ones. And we never know what tomorrow may bring. So be the best you today and love yourself and love the people around you. That's what I would say.
All right, bro. Awesome words, my wise man.
Thank you, man.
No problem. We'll be right back. Stay tuned to Urbanity Black.
Urbanity Black.
But it's a mental thing until we love ourselves, we'll never get changed. Black. And I love my black skin, my melanin, my sun charged black gas, black power I represent. Black power, black power, black power. Stand for my people on every second and every hour. Stand for nothing or fall for anything. I'm a tower, raining knowledge on my people. These are everlasting showers. They know we are greatest, that's why they want us dead, they cowards. So they knock us, cause once we realize our true potential and what's really essential, who gon' stop us? Yeah, I said we are kings, made in God's image, born creators, born lovers. I don't know who taught y'all to hate us and say fuck us, but I'm black. Black and I'm proud, baby. Said I'm black and I'm proud, motherfucker.